like room makeovers on a really tight, realistic budget, stay tuned. We have another really good makeover for you today. So 3 years ago, we moved into the house and we bought it as is with all of this stuff inside, including some mold and a lot of dirt. So the living room was one of the first rooms that we tackled. I do have 2 full YouTube videos outlining the room makeovers in more detail. I'll link them below. But for now, in this video, I will give a quick overview and then share some really exciting new changes coming to our living room really soon. If you want to see what we have in store for the second living room makeover, make sure you are subscribed and have your notifications turned on. So the first step was to clean everything really well. We did have mold on the walls that we scrubbed off, and it was just covered in a layer of dust and debris. And then it was time to paint. We did a fresh coat of white on the ceiling, which really brightened up the room. We did 2 coats of Timeless by Claire paint on the walls. So yes, we did paint the white walls white again. And then we did a brighter, cleaner white called Whipped for the trim. The living room came with this beautiful trim work that separates the living room into 2 smaller rooms, and I decided to paint it my favorite green color. This is called Dirty Martini by Claire Paint. To keep this makeover super budget friendly, we just used furniture either that came with the house, like that green sofa, which was brand new, or some of our old furniture from our old home. Rob also sprayed the radiator covers the same color as the trim. We got this side table at an estate sale around the corner from us right after we moved in. They were throwing it in the truck to go to the dump, and we rescued it, so that was free. And I painted it the same green color as the trim. And I also painted the door the same green too, because why not?
I added a ground wire, so I made it better.
In the back part of the living room, there were 2 wall sconces that needed to be rewired. So Rob cut holes in the plaster so he could rewire those lights. So there was a giant hole from the wall sconce all the way to the floor, and then he patched it. We put the sconces back up with a gallery wall of thrifted artwork and pictures. We ended up with a living room space that was much cleaner, much brighter, more homey than it was when we moved in, and we were able to do it for a few $100s. I do have full videos of both of these room makeovers down in the description box below. But as always, I am constantly changing my mind and wanting to make things better. So here we are for round 2 of the living room makeover, where we upgrade a few things such as the lights. So the living room doesn't have any overhead lighting, and Rob decided to put some in for me, which is super exciting. So we ordered these lights off of Amazon, and I love how vintage they feel. I like that it's a newer version of our dining room chandelier, which is in the next room over.
You don't want to know, you want to figure it out.
I don't want to know what happens. I want to be surprised. It's the same when I put stuff together. I don't want to know how to put it together. I want to be surprised. I want to be like, oh look, I did that.
You want to be frustrated.
Is that on? I would say something that was on.
So the instructions that came with this light fixture were pretty terrible. Probably some of the worst that I've ever seen, but fortunately Rob was able to figure out the first one, and then Emma jumps in and she put together the second light fixture all by herself.
To do some miming.
And they're just trying to be fancy. Gotta do something unsafe in every video to cause controversy.
So much brighter.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, my arms are tired. I have moved 100 gold frames.
Not enough.
We have a lot of holes in our walls in the foyer, as you can see here. So this is the prime opportunity to add some wires into the living room to add some overhead lighting. So Rob had to use a really long drill bit to drill through the joists in the ceiling so he could run wires across the room. And that was quite a feat, but he did a really great job with the help of 2 of his friends. I had 2 more $5 ceiling medallions that I scored off of Facebook Marketplace. I spray painted them gold just like I did in our kitchen makeover. I will link that room makeover above as well. I think painting the ceiling medallion gold really helps to make the light fixture look even larger than it actually is. I hope that you enjoy these sneak peeks of our living room update. Make sure that you're subscribed and have your notifications turned on so you don't miss our next living room makeover video. Bye!